Welcome back to the Home and Abroad podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's always amazing here. We have amazing conversation, insightful takes, hot takes, and everything in between. And today we have an amazing guest in our midst.
Emeka in the pod, yeah.
Oh,
So we're kind of pod.
but
Okay.
welcome. It's good to have you here. How's everyone doing, by the way?
Pretty good.
Well,
Yeah, I'm good though.
sharp as ever.
Mm.
Sharp as a knife.
Hooray.
So I'll leave the ropes to K baby to take us to the mountain.
What is
Yes,
Hey,
happening in the
can.
mountain?
We're about to find out.
You want to
We're
take us
about
to
to find
the
out.
mountain.
All right. Well, welcome back to a new episode, people. And to start the episode, we're going to play a game. The game is called
Good.
Green or Red Flag. And
oh,
all you have to say is just red or green, right? So I'm going to
See,
ask
these
you
are the
questions
things you set us up with.
I've
and
seen this
after
before and it's set up. Oh, it's set up.
no,
Oh.
no. It's. I promise, it's not. It's
As-
not. It's not. It's not. Mind you, the questions are asked randomly. I don't know like specifically what the question is, so it's just like it's random. So I would ask you a question, and I'll count three, two, one, and then you just see what you think it is, and then I would
So we
ask.
get to one person or all of us would have to.
I will just say it. I'll
Okay.
pick who is saying what, and I'll ask you why that's your answer. So I'm going to ask a total of four questions, and I would also participate in the game.
Perfect.
Right? All right. Their social media is filled with extremely curated, aspirational content that seems unattainable. Green or red flag? Three, two, one. Red.
Me?
You guys don't have answers.
Red.
No, wait, see, this is the thing. I need
Red.
to understand the question. So, if
are you?
green flag
Exactly.
is almost like I see where we agree with that statement, or
Yeah, true or false or what?
So no.
okay.
Green.
No.
So you know how
No,
you
that's
say.
what it feels like. To be honest, that's what it
So
feels
that
like.
you have to say if it's a green flag or a red
So
flag.
basically, the question I ask you is almost like if you were with a person that exhibits this trait or this character or whatever, would you consider this
Oh,
trait or character or whatever a green flag that
Oh,
they have
now I
or a
get it.
red flag that they have?
Quick question. So when you do the countdown, are we supposed to all like
Yes, when I do the countdown, just say what your answer is if you think it's red or green.
is there
And
neutral
is it
flag?
also possible that
there's
There's no
no
neutral,
neutral?
there's no
statement
amber.
is it
Okay.
possible that the
Hmm?
statement could be shorter, because I struggle to like keep follow follow
What
through.
happened to your attention span? Red. Red.
That's a red flag.
Okay.
All
I
right.
can't make it because the questions are like
Okay.
I didn't make the questions, they are
All right.
All
automated
right. Cool.
ish.
Cool.
Okay. They are quick to offer unsolicited advice, even on topics they have little personal experience
Red.
with.
Red flag now.
Red.
I
Straight up.
never do my countdown.
Red banner. Red banner.
Your
Red
banner
banner
over me is red.
It's
is
red.
red. Your banner over me is red.
Okay. Does anyone care to share why it's red? Just one person.
So this is the thing here. For me, most times, like, I don't complete. Okay, so I will speak from my own personal experience. I
Mm-hmm.
would never say one thing I don't have knowledge about. You understand?
Mm.
And I'm always very careful when maybe a friend is also in, maybe is in a mix, and he or she needs a fix.
Mm.
I'm always very careful about what I say. I go as far as like asking them like what they need,
Mm.
to be honest, basically, because really, I don't know. I wouldn't want somebody playing Van Damme or Jet Li on my case without even asking, because I still want to give them agency. You understand? they still have.
Mm-hmm.
You need to realize that people still have that agency over whatever they are doing. At the end of the day, they will still have to make that decision, and you really want to give them. You can't just come in and just boom, boom, like you're the author and finisher of their fate. Nah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, for me, I would have taken it if it was like the person was knowledgeable, even though it's unsolicited. But it's unsolicited, and you don't even have like experience or knowledge in that area. So you just want to talk. Like the person just wants to talk. So that's why it's a
Yeah,
red.
yeah, yeah. I mean, though the person likes to talk too much. That's just what it means.
Like you shall want to.
Yeah, you
They
just
probably
want
just
to
like
talk.
hearing themselves talk.
Exactly. So,
Okay. Great, great, great. Another one is they have mood swings and will ignore you for a while.
mm,
Red.
this thing is hard. I'm sorry, this particular one.
Green,
They have mood swings and will ignore you for a while.
For a
green because
while, we are
I cannot pick,
humans.
Green,
green because I cannot pick red.
it's a red
For
flag.
Mr.
me, I
Okay.
don't think it's one of those scenarios whereby yes,
Context has to be given.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry a bit. I need to.
It's for a while. It happens.
It's for a while. I need time to myself. Like I can
Also,
communicate that. Yeah, I'm like this thing is really affecting me. I just need time. Of
It's
course, we'll
giving
talk. We'll figure it
bipolar.
out.
No, it's a
He
red.
said giving bipolar.
I'm trying to give it like a
It's not
broader
necessarily
context for
bipolar.
me, and I'm looking at it from my own perspective. To sometimes, if it's mood swing and you say for a while, so it might just be
Yeah.
they just need that space to get it right and get themselves and
But this
so
is like okay now. This like occurs like once in a while. So like it's not just a like once in a one time thing. So maybe like in the space of 3 months, it can happen like 4 times. So right. So is that like a red flag or a green flag? I mean, to me, there's it's
Now,
like a
now,
red flag.
now you expand the reach.
Yeah,
You
because
understand
the
what I mean?
frequency is not stated, you know. We can say a while. A while can actually be, or the frequency can actually be every 3 days. Like, and they said ignoring you for a while. A while can be up to a week.
Ah,
well,
that's a
So
red flag. Oh.
we don't have
Wait, let's
context.
let's understand something. Let's both of us, let me understand something, guys. So this is this has no gender. It's either
Yeah,
gender, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So because the way I was thinking about it, I was like from my own personal like perspective. There are times maybe I maybe get into like an argument with somebody, and for a fact because I know the kind of person the person is, like resolving it there
Some people like
won't.
stepping away.
Yeah, so you want to step out, and it might look like you haven't moved swing. It's just that you know what you're trying to disconnect as much as possible that you can actually have that time to yourself and actually think, and then boom, get back. But what I've been able to do recently, because I won't lie to you, I'm someone that I actually try to like avoid, but I would make sure now to say, you know what, see, I just need time to myself. We can revisit this later when I'm able to like communicate properly. But yeah, that's what I think for me. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the way that I interpreted it, though, like it looks like something that occurs like frequently. So like maybe
For
yeah.
me, I didn't attach too many frequency to it, but the while I assume the while is just like
For a
taking
short period of time.
for a short period of time and then you come around again. So that's why I'm like I can't pick rate for such, and I'll
Mm,
stay with
Okay.
green.
S-
Understandably within reasonable context. Let's go on.
yeah.
So the person puts you above all else and loves you more than anything.
Red flag. Red.
Green. Say it again
Red.
now. The
The
person puts
person
you above.
puts you above all else and loves you more than anything.
Red.
Green, 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 green,
Red.
green, 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 green.
Make alpha now. It's only
I
you are,
mean
are waiting for.
He wants to pick Amber.
Exactly.
No, you cannot. Pick your
But
pick your color in peace. Just pick your red.
wait. Let me ask
Okay, it's
David.
a
Is
green
it to
flag to me
or
though. It's a green flag.
is it to a sorry, Emeka, what did you say?
He's
Green.
picking a green flag.
Okay, speaking in green. Okay, I think I'm the only one that picked red. But I want to
I
I
pick
want to
red too.
I want to ask for clarification, please. Is it to the point of
There's no context.
obsession?
No
There's no
context.
context. It's just
What you
surface
see is what
level.
you
They
get.
love you more than anything. Yeah, above everything.
No, it's not. I don't. It's a red flag
Wait,
to
wait,
me.
wait, wait, wait. Like one question. Like, is it in marriage or in dating? It
It doesn't matter. Whoever this
doesn't matter.
person is to you, they're
Ah,
dating you, they're your fiance, whatever the case might be. Yeah. They
Yeah.
just
as
do you mind
please.
expatiating why
What is
it's
like
green?
they were carrying bring it.
Why is it green?
There's no wrong in somebody putting you above. It's just, I guess it's a passionate kind of affection or love or whatever it is. So I can't, I mean, from what you read, I can't see any bad thing about it. So that's why it's a green for me. And I'm curious to know why it's a red for you guys.
Okay. Over to you, Mr. Rotimi. Why is he a red?
Why is he red? I think it's in the statements. I mean, I really need to understand who those people are, who you're actually placing me above are, to be honest.
Everybody
Yeah,
else
that's
are
the thing.
he saw
Everybody
appearance,
includes your own dad. It includes even it includes the person's
if
dad and
your parent, anybody, it's you first.
I'm sorry. I don't feel good. Yeah, it looks like oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing, but is it LD? Not all cute things or beautiful are actually LD to me.
Well,
So I think that's the standpoint from where I'm coming from. I'm sorry.
I think my perspective from it is not even who is like under the hierarchy or whatever. I think my thing is, do you have a sense of person outside of me? Because there's a thing as being choked with love. I don't think is healthy. I think it's good to love and respect and adore your partner and they mean the world to you, but you have to have some type of boundaries to it. Like not boundaries, you have to have some type of I don't know. Like the way the question sounds like your being is associated with your partner. And I'm just like, to
speculation
me,
No, not really though. I don't think it's
speculation
like
your
that.
honor.
go ahead. Mm.
No,
I think
continue.
if no,
I'm
I
done,
was
Dr.
just
Kesh.
it was just a funny comment. Like it's all whatever you what you just said now. You are inferring it outside of there was no context to it, so you can
Yeah.
yeah. But I
Well,
don't
I guess without the context, just on the surface level, it feels weird to me. That's why I said it's a green. Like, okay, sorry, that's why I said it's a red. Because I know it shouldn't be a green. That's why it's a red. That's just what I know. But I can't articulate why.
yeah.
It's
And
weird.
because you can articulate why is also why I picked green because I could not pick out what's bad about it. If there was more
Mm-hmm,
context, if it was like, no sense of self or it's
mm-hmm,
now too good to be true, tending towards being toxic, yes. But on the surface, as you just read it out, it's good and I couldn't see anything bad about it. So that's why I picked green. I think
mm.
Emeka wanted to say something to her.
Like I feel like um agree with what you said. Like it's just based on the surface level. So like there is no full context like behind it. So like it's good, I mean, to be loved by someone and then
Yeah,
like it is
no.
this intense. Exactly. So
That's
yeah,
right.
so yeah.
So, last question. If the person is never needy,
Mm.
Never needy.
mhm,
Needy is such a strange word
Is it
because
if the person is
this
never
question is
needy.
if they are never needy, that means I don't have to like help them at any point in time.
Never is the
What's the
problem.
meaning of need itself? Let's start with
Exactly. That's
that.
why I said we have to be getting
I don't
context
even
for
have
all these
problem
things.
with needy. I have problem with never. The never that was placed before the need.
So to be a needy person is a person that is borderline not independent. So they are very much dependent. So a needy person is the slightest thing. Oh, can you do
Yeah,
this? Oh, can you're extremely dependent on another party. Makes you a needy
for
person.
everything
Borderline everything.
Mm,
in
yeah, to
high
me it's a red flag.
Red flag, I beg.
Yeah, red flag to
Why is
me.
it a red flag?
is a red flag though.
I
At least
knew
like let me know that.
I had a feeling you guys were going to say that. But why is it a red flag?
For me, I think for in a relationship, I mean, there has to be what's the word, in a way, give and take. How we of help to one another. So what you're saying practically is that you're just as good as being alone by yourself if you don't need my help. So why are we in a relationship then? So please let everybody be on it. It's almost like we are just roommates.
Oh,
Mhm.
I had a feeling. So if I'm understanding, or what I assumed you guys, when I assumed you guys were going to say red, what came to my mind was, I've heard, I don't know how true it is, that it kind of gives men an ego boost when a woman needs them, unlike when a woman is very independent. Like if let's say, for example, the classical example, tire is flat, it would give you some type of, I guess, not satisfaction, some type of sense of responsibility when she calls and she's like, "Oh, my tire is flat, da, 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 can you get me, or can you help me fix it?" But in this situation, when she doesn't even think of calling you, she automatically calls her roadside assistance because she has it with her insurance.
It's
You
it's
know,
not
how
I
does
think
that?
it's not an ego thing. It's not an ego thing. Like I feel like a lot of guys here, Emeka Cash would agree with me that aside from just the it's considered like a romantic gesture, we also go out of our ways to help our friends as well.
Mm.
So for me, the example of changing cars, I mean, your car is flat for kind of loud. You're waiting on the roadside. Anything can happen to you. That's you're thinking safety first. I mean, it's not just like, oh, it's going to give me or additional ego or something. No, please.
I mean,
Safety.
but
Somebody is
what is wrong? What is wrong if I don't call you at all and I just fix it? Is there anything wrong with that?
well.
so for me, going back to the question, I don't think I have a problem with that. And going back to the question, I want to bring out something. It says never needy. Never needy does not mean the person does not actually need it. It's just that they are not dependent on anyone. They try to fix their own problem. It's not as
They are
though
hyper dependent. Sorry, hyper independent.
independent.
Wait,
So in the case of
yeah,
the example you gave now, they would rather just go into the fix mode and
yeah,
find
fix it themselves.
solution and do it. So
And they would
like
never consult you when things break down or when anything happens. They just fix things themselves. They never need you for
That
anything
is a red flag to
except.
me, because to me, like you feel like you look like you don't like communicating. Like it just gives
I
like
mean, no, when the day ends, when you're asking her, "Oh, how was your day?" She'll be like, "Oh, my day was good. I actually had a flat tire. I was a Mercedes for 4 hours fixing my car. When you were texting me, that's where I was." Like, but she just didn't tell you in the moment, but she's gonna tell you after when she's fixed everything.
yeah, to me it's a red flag.
it's borderline. Well, on a very big percentage, yes, I like someone that is not very needy, right? But that's why I said I have problem with that never. Like I can understand if you have 100 needs and you maybe fix like 90%, at least
Mhm.
maybe it's not 10% that you need, But
So, my question is, do guys, or particularly you guys, do you, what is the point? Like, why do you want the sense of being needed? Like, why does it matter that you are needed?
Well, the
You're
point
muted.
of relationship is also partnership, right? And if things are you want to, even though if you are going to do it, there's that sense of giving the other person the
Togetherness?
opportunity to be able to contribute to your life, because it could send a signal of I don't need you, and again back to that sense of responsibility. Like, so then you begin to ask questions of why am I even here in the first place? Like, if
That's what the guy is asking. Why am I even here in the first place?
like if it's just like you have a gate man and you tend to open the gates yourself all the time,
Mm-hmm.
the gate man would begin to ask questions. Why did you even why am I here?
But I'll still collect my money. I'm not going to question you opening the gate.
But at some point you begin to question, even
Won't you
though
even ask yourself that
but
well,
you
I'm
begin
not
to
even doing any
question
work here. Why am I?
what
That's fair. Anyways, for me, based on what you guys are saying, maybe I'm the red flag because I would not say I'm never needy, but I would say that when things happen to me, my initial thoughts or my initial action is
response.
never to consult or never to speak to my partner if I have a partner or my sisters or whatever. Like when something happens to me or if I need something situated, my initial thought is, what can I do to figure this out by myself? Then, and that's why I said to Emeka that the woman will still tell you, but like maybe she'll tell you like at the end of the day, or like if a conversation takes you there, that kind of thing. So maybe that's a red flag of mine that I have to fix where I fix everything myself. When I think about it, there's a problem, get it fixed. I would it just is never my first response. So let's say I was married now. I don't, as of today, right now, my first response won't be, let me call my husband. It won't be that. It should be, logically speaking, what am I supposed to do right now? Okay, my car is broken down. Logically, get away from the side of the road, physically get away from the side of the road, call your roadside assistance, get this situated. Maybe when I'm settled, and I'll be like, oh, hey, babe, by the way, da 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 da. But
So then, like,
we,
let's say like,
we
okay,
live,
like
we
if you
learn.
don't have like the roadside assistance, what will you not do?
What will be your next move?
However way I'm going to find help is how I'll find help. If I know that my partner can give me the help I'm looking for, then I'll call him. If my partner, let's say my partner is at work and he has zero idea about cars or whatever the case might be. I don't know. My instinct is just going to, this is the problem, fix it. So if I scan my mind, my partner cannot possibly help me with it. The most my partner will do is, oh babe, get off the side road, get off the
Get
side
off
of
the
the road or
road.
whatever. I'm calling this and that. And that's something that I would also logically think of doing myself anyway in the first place.
I
So
agree with Cash though. Like, I mean, because you need your partner to be able to do something. So they okay, like it means that your partner is useless then to you. Like you should just be by
useless
yourself.
is a strong word. Just because of that
You said
situation,
never.
useless is crazy.
Yeah, because you said never.
Never. So it will send us
Never. Like never
never.
okay, like
That's
it's a
it.
very strong word too. Like your partner is useless to you. Like what?
What is it there for?
Anyways, I guess
That's why I
God,
said
God,
I have a
God will
little bit
help us
of
all.
never.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because when you guys were talking, I was like vetting myself and I was like, I would very much do this. Like
You
my
said
mind would just,
never. Never
You
is
see,
the word.
never.
okay,
Never.
Never
maybe
is
in
such
my
a strong word.
situation, maybe in my
Never is such a
situation,
strong word.
never doesn't fit my situation. But I'm just saying that generally, like I would think of, this is the problem, can fix it.
Me, I appreciate that one, and that's I appreciate getting into that. Like,
But you still want to feel needed.
no, I don't even want to feel need. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
like it's not about feeling needed. It's just
do
that
your thing. But if there are some situations that you don't even I might not be there, but just putting a call across, I could help you think. So why not do it this way? Or let me help you call this person or something, or maybe just like a relief or like there are so many ways you need people, not necessarily for them to now maybe leave their office and come. So that's why never in the
It's
context where
crazy.
like never is like it might as
I
well
don't need
just
your help at
it
all.
might as
Go
well
your
just
way, I
Oh,
go my
like
way.
like
it
Don't
means
be.
nothing to me.
This is
not
too
even
much testosterone on my screen. You guys relax.
You ask for it now. You
you
say
ask
never. Next
questions.
time you phrase your question better.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's move to the topic of the day. So the topic of the day is a question I'm going to pose to you guys, and we'll just deliberate on it for a few minutes. So the question of the day or topic of the day is: if a person, be it man or woman, willingly decides to go child free, is that a selfish decision? Child free in the sense of they don't want to have children. So in some cases, man A and man B both have decided I don't want to have children. They get married and they live their lives. And in some cases, man A doesn't want children, man B doesn't want children. They date different people in the world. They don't even ever get married, but they know in the back of their heads that they want to be child free. Is it a selfish decision? Culturally speaking, from the angle of you were born, so you too you should born. Religiously speaking, from the angle of go into the world and multiply,
Reproduce.
multiply. So that's my question. A person that decides to not have kids, to go child free in their lifetime,
To
Well,
me, though,
is that selfish?
to me, like it's not selfish, but you have to live with your consequences of like live with the consequences of your decisions. So like maybe like when you're in your 80s or 70s or whatever,
Mm,
like life can become lonely. Like so you might actually need, for example, like your children to keep you company or someone just to be there for you. Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, because look, like when you think about it, like life is about family, basically, like wife, husband, children, and stuff. Like the same circle all over again. That is the whole like essence of life, basically. So like you just going like live without like reproducing your own kind.
mm.
Yeah, look like it's your choice, so but you have to live with that consequences like later on, like in the future. So yeah,
Okay.
like do you?
I hear you, but I would very much argue what you're saying in terms of companionship with your children. I don't think that a lot of children are necessarily their parents' companion. I don't think so. Um, yeah, so I feel like that is arguable. And like you said, in your late 70s and 80s and all that good stuff, I just don't see how your children, like having children solely or partially for companionship.
It's not just solely for companionship. Like,
I said partially. Like
okay,
one of your reasons is for
yeah,
end time companionship. That sounds selfish. Because now the people that are child free will tell you that you having a child is a selfish decision. And what you just said is a proof of that. You want a child for something that is self satisfactory. Does that make sense? Let's give
not
a chance to somebody else
necessarily.
to speak.
Not necessarily. But back to the question, I think it's selfish, and I've said this before, not on the pod, but to a friend who had this uh, philosophy. And I mean, yes, coming from the point of view of we're made to procreate and you replenish the earth, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's a selfish because if someone else has also made like this decision, then you will not be born, and then if you trace it back to the beginning, right? However, I've seen and I've heard of people that are actually, incapable of raising kids. And I think it's a good exception if you are not mentally and they're psychologically fit.
Mm-hmm.
One, bring a baby into this world or bring a child into this world.
The context of the question is there is absolutely nothing wrong.
There's
They
nothing
just
wrong with it.
they just
So
decided
I will
in
see
this
it,
lifetime I don't want children.
it is selfish. It is
Why?
very selfish because uh one, we were created with this ability to procreate, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's, I see it as a way of, you don't want to, for the lack of better word, take responsibility. You just want to live your life, and that's it. Because we all know and we all can agree that childbearing, business of bringing child into this world requires a high level of responsibility, because you have to provide for them, you have to
Mm-hmm.
nurture them, you have to train them, you have to do all of these things,
Mm-hmm.
having no return in mind, like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you can do all of these things, back to your point, and this child might not even be
And
your
children
companion,
walk away. Mm-hmm.
could turn out bad, could do
Mm-hmm.
anything. So I see it as a way of, well, I'm trying to avoid all of these things. I just want to live my life and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's the end. So I see it as a selfish reason that you don't want to go through all of these things. And that's why you choose not to, you know, bring a child into this world. And
Okay. Over to you.
that's my POV.
Okay.
Well, I mean, in most cases, like the people I've actually had such conversation with, I could easily tell the kind of person they are and their character. And in most cases, or maybe some cases, is what Kesh said confirms the kind of person that they are. They've
What kind of people are they?
no, they've seen around. They've seen people and seen just the amount of responsibility it takes to actually take care of kids, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
that scares them. Or they've looked at their own life and they're like imagining the kind of struggle they are going through, and they're like, will I bring a child into this same?
Mm-hmm.
They've not. You know how they said, like they've not even tried. They just it's all in their head
Mm.
basically, and they are judging the immediate like circumstance and be like, okay, I've arrived at this conclusion, like it's not for me because the effort it takes is a lot and it's not something I'm willing to actually give in. And I feel that in itself, yeah, no matter how good the intention is, that in itself is selfish. You understand,
Mm.
like, because uh that's just a small sample. It doesn't reflect what your own narrative is going to look like.
Okay.
If you understand what I'm
Um,
saying.
yeah. So to cut you off, sorry to cut you off, Farah. I just want to put this in real quick. So when you say that it reflects the kind of person they are because they've seen what the responsibility of being a parent is like and they've made a choice not to want to go child free, and you call that selfish, I have a question for all of you, or I feel particularly to you, Rotimi, because of the way you worded it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
is there a kind of job you don't think you would ever do?
Is
Or
there kind of
is there a theme that when you see it, you're like, I can't do it?
that I can't do it?
Yeah.
Of course there are, to be
Can you
honest,
give
but
me
it
one?
doesn't.
No, can
It's
you give
not.
me one? Just give me one as an example.
As an example,
Mm,
because I know where you're going with this question. Okay, I know where you're going with this question. I struggle with the idea of. I won't say like I still haven't come to terms with the fact that I will do a care job.
great. So you have not been in the job. You don't know what it's like to be in the job. But because you've seen people in the job, you've heard of people in the job, you have a perception of what the job would look like.
And
And
now,
hold on. And whatever that job
okay,
looks like is something that you don't think you can subject yourself to. Am I correct?
So
So would
let me.
somebody hold on? Would somebody, if somebody hears you and then when you say this that I can't do care job, whatever, whatever, is it fair on a person who is currently a care job, care worker, I don't know,
Mhm.
patient care, whatever worker? Is it fair if they called you a selfish person because you go if they said you think you're bigger than the program, they made like that kind of statement to you? Do you think it's fair?
I don't think it's. I don't think. I'm trying to draw a.
No, just answer the question. Do you think it's fair if they
No,
make
no,
that kind
I'll
of
answer your
conclusion?
question, but how I will land at the question is this is where I'm going in order for me to answer the question. It's a very good
Mm-hmm.
question. But
Mm-hmm.
what you fail to realize is that the the way I see it is not from a standpoint of like I'm unable to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that I've seen people do it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, they complain.
Right.
I've had to like counsel people. I've had to
Yeah.
like no, no, really, I've had to like add conversation with people, or they
Yeah.
are like sharing, and I'm like, oh, it must mean that this is
Yeah.
not ideal. But that is not to say that there are no other jobs that are um I would like I don't want to use I'm careful about words here. I think I don't want to use word that would sound like as if I'm like better than anyone or better than the job itself. No,
Mm-hmm.
don't get me wrong. Some of us we've done crazy jobs here, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's not to say that care job in itself it's not something that one shouldn't delve into. I mean, some of us we wash plates, we've worked in gas stations like throughout the night and stuff like that. But all I'm saying is that in relation to the issue of these kids being like self, it's almost like as if like it's I still don't buy it.
Right. But you
I
didn't
don't
answer
buy
my
it.
question. Do you think it's fair?
What's the question? Huh?
Do you think it's fair if a care worker calls you a selfish person for making such a decision?
No, no, because I mean before I think about care job, I would have actually done more crazier job than that.
Right. So you don't think it's fair. So I'm going to bring all of this back. And you made a
Mhm.
statement that I want to pick up again. You made a statement where you said you're not working care job is not because you're not able to. And it's the same thing with the people that have chosen to be excuse me,
Okay.
Childhood.
child free. They very much, sometimes I guess I would like to believe, have the option to have the children, but they have chosen not to, not because they've even experienced it, but like you said, your friends will call you and tell you, I've got backache, I've got this, and you're counseling them. They too have an auntie and a uncle or whatever that they saw. This person, they didn't even counsel anybody. They just saw enough and they're like, I don't want it. And some people didn't even see anything. They just decided that I don't want children. I just want to come to this earth,
Mhm.
make or mark my impact on earth, and leave. I don't want any, like, I think Emeka said, is it mini me or what did you say? You don't want a mini me or anything like that roaming about earth. So I, I'm just trying to counteract
But
what you're
can I ask you a
saying.
question? Can I ask
But
you a
Go
question?
ahead.
Okay. So what
Mm-hmm.
impact have you actually made?
As who made?
Like without like such person that goes like throughout life without having and you mentioned, oh, I just want to make an impact and then boom, you know.
I don't
So
know what their
what
personal impacts are. So having a
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
is
saying. Like
having a child
if
an
you're
impact?
so if you're making an impact, like I want to
Mm-hmm.
see my point is if you're making an impact, we need to be able to like quantify the impact and we need to
Okay,
also be
okay. They
so
made
we need to
an they
wait,
made
listen, let me finish my question. We
okay.
need to be able to like quantify the impacts. We need
Mm-hmm.
to also understand that when the person when your time comes for
Mm-hmm.
such person,
Mm-hmm.
who are you leaving those benefits to?
Okay.
they don't care
So
if the person cares. But go
thank you.
on, go on.
So I want to believe that you guys might have heard of millionaires that leave their money to like charity homes.
To cats.
I think I've heard of one that I left money to yeah,
These are
so
the
pets.
issues.
Yes. I wouldn't call it an issue. But you've seen people that will donate all of their money on their dying bed and everything like that. And impact, for example, can be people that donate, people that, well, while they were alive, they were part of organizations that sponsored children to go to school. An impact can be they worked their ass off to get to a managerial position that then caused certain domino effects in society. And impact, I'm trying to look for like
Help
tiny impact.
orphanages, help.
Their impact can be so tiny, but it can have a trickling or domino effect on Earth. So, and I'm saying all of this to return the question back to you. So, would you consider having children leaving an impact?
No, no.
No,
So impact is like that's what I said. How do you quantify impact?
Yes,
Like,
I just gave examples in that
yeah,
context.
yeah, that's just like on the financial aspect, right?
Mm.
Impact could be like what values are you instilling as well? Like what
Are you instilling where?
in kids, like I'm speaking
Okay,
from
so
a standpoint of I'm trying to
what
phrase
of
see, I'm trying to phrase this thing in so that it doesn't sound like I'm demeaning in any way. I think I don't have the
I don't think
words.
you're demeaning. I don't
Yeah,
think you're
yeah, yeah. I
demeaning.
don't like not what I've said earlier. It's more
Mm-hmm.
of like what I want to say, and I don't want to. I don't want to say it. It's I mean it's one of those things that maybe off air I could say it, but
I mean, saying it off air and saying it on air doesn't make you a different person. You're still the same
of
person with
course
the
it
same
doesn't make me.
thoughts.
It's just that now like perception and I would I would go in more into details if we're off air. You get what I'm
Okay,
trying to
now.
say? But
Sure.
I still feel like there's still a certain level of like selfishness for those that don't want to like have kids, like based off on like conversations most times that I've had, and I'm like,
Right. And I do
um,
feel like people that do decide to have kids, you are still selfish in one way or the other. Your reason for wanting kids is a selfish reason. Every choice you make is a selfish reason. Every single choice that you make is selfish on earth. It's something that will benefit you at
mm,
first, then maybe eventually will trickle down to society, will trickle down to impact, will trickle down to things. But on the surface level, the person you chose to marry is a selfish decision. Out of 5, 6, 7, 8 jobs offer that you got, the one that you chose for a reason, or is close to my house, that is a selfish
mm,
reason or selfish, whatever, whatever, whatever. So personally, me, I don't see a person that wants to go child free, excuse me, as being a selfish person at all. I have never worked a day, a cent, a whatever in your shoes. I don't know where your thought process is from.
mm,
I don't think that when the Bible says that you should multiply, increase, what's the Bible verse? I can't remember. Multiply. I don't think that the only oh, I lost my train of thought. Even okay, I'll just go back to something else. I love my train of thought. Even our multiplication, I think we've multiplied quite well. Is eight
mm.
billion of us on Earth?
Are you,
That I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. But
so
go ahead.
what I want to say is, and you answered the question, and
Mm-hmm.
then you unanswered it again. You said
Okay. Mm-hmm.
that everything everybody does is selfish, and
Hundred
that
percent.
does not exclude the people that have decided not to have a kid. And I'm still going to stand on my answer. And you made mention like they've chosen, they
It's a
decided.
choice. Yeah.
So that choice is a selfish choice. Some
Yeah.
do it because of
We're
their.
all selfish people,
So
but
that's
I'm not
going
going
back
to
to
point
the.
a finger and say you are selfish. No, it's your
Yeah, we
choice.
are all
well,
selfish.
you
Yeah.
just said
We have
that
for
it's
different
not a
reasons.
selfish decision. That was what you said earlier before Kesh started talking.
That was
That it's not a selfish for those
You
people are
said
not in
those
fact
that
selfish.
No, I said I would not call a person. If a person told me that Koinsola, I don't want to have kids, I would not say they're selfish because it is their choice. Just
But
like they,
no,
the
no, no.
question
Making it their
states
choice does not still negate the fact that it's a selfish. And I'm not saying I'm
I
not
can't, no, the point is that I can't point a finger and say you're
finger.
selfish because everybody in their right are making choices that
I
are
don't think
best for them.
anyone here will point fingers as well. It's just a
Wait,
case of
oh,
like the
You
decision
guys
itself.
did in the beginning.
wait,
You
wait,
asked,
wait, wait, wait.
yeah.
I think I see that it's not a selfish like reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not selfish. So like so then the reason why I say it's not selfish, like
The what?
the reason why like I say that it's not selfish is because like you're an adult, like you have
I thought
seen
you said
your
it was
grown.
selfish.
No, I say it's not selfish.
Oh, okay.
He was emphasizing companionship, and you're like, companionship itself is selfish. That's what he said.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He was
So
emphasizing
yeah,
companionship.
exactly.
That's a selfish reason to have kids. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That everybody is selfish in their rights, but it is not your place to tell a person, point in their face and be like, "You're selfish for not wanting kids." Who are you
And I don't
to?
think any,
Who
I
are
don't
you
think anybody is
to?
But
capable of saying
how
that
can
it's
you
the
justify?
decision.
Hmm?
I said I don't think anybody is saying they are selfish or telling it to their face. It's almost like the decision not to have kids is selfish in itself, and then we just go into reason that they are shying away from responsibilities, and that's it.
You can see that it is
That's not
being
necessarily what you
responsible
guys were
not to
saying in the
have kids
beginning,
though.
but that's okay.
What do you say?
You can
What did
say
you say,
it is
Emeka?
being responsible not to have kids.
I think
Like
so. I think if you know yourself well enough and for what that's why I said I don't know your reasons. And to
Don't
an extent, I
you think
don't
like
borderline, I don't even care what your reasons are. You know yourself more than anybody. You know why or why not having children works for you or doesn't work for you. If you it's just like some people have said they don't want to be married. I would never question why. It's your life and your choices. If that makes you go to bed better at night, if that makes you a better person in society, some people are married and absolutely miserable. If that makes you happy as a human being, a better person at work, a better person in the supermarket, better sister, brother, uncle, whatever, whatever, do you, babes?
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you fully, but still, like actions, like there are consequences to like actions. So like if you
Yeah.
decide to
Mm-hmm.
go live without having kids, then you should
Hmm.
be able to live with the consequences of not having kids.
And your consequence is companionship in old age, correct?
It can be so many things. It's like it's not just
But the example
companionship.
you're giving is that
Yeah, I'm
one,
just
right?
giving one example.
Okay.
Like
And I do
it's
have a counter to that example. Again, I've worked in the hospital, I work with older people that were on their dying bed, that they had children in their lively life and they are dying in the care of a stranger like Kay, a stranger
well,
like many others.
I
well,
think it's the
well.
society. I think
Exactly,
your
it is the
judgment is by the society.
society. It
Okay?
is the society. You can argue
The
that
society, you're
it is
using
the
American
society that
society. You need
caused
to go
that.
back home and see how
The
they take care of
child
their kids.
is not like it's a phase of life that changes you. Like it's not like it's when you now grow old and you begin to read. There are positive, of course, for every decision that we make. You give birth to a child now, it unlocks a different version of you, new sense of responsibility, different things. So it's a and if you decide not to also, you are not open to certain things that would have happened, which is fine, which is totally fine. And from all the argument that we made, yes, I agree that at the end of the day, all the decisions that we make, whether to have a child or not, is selfish. You have your reasons why.
And don't
Yeah,
point fingers at anybody.
I totally agree and understand.
Yeah.
But I will also say, for anybody that has actually even thought about not having a kid, I think it's even
Hmm.
safe that they don't even have that kid.
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever thought about it and you'd be like, I think it's actually best for the
For
greater
the society.
for the greater good not to have it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get, which
But
is
the
fine.
funny thing is that sorry, but the counter to that is that some people don't even like most people like they are scared of having kids because they feel like they're not responsible enough to take care of that kid.
Mhm.
But when you like eventually like have that kid, you see that like your sense of responsibility goes up. Like you that was thinking that you cannot take care of this kid properly, you will see that like look like you start being like more thoughtful and stuff like that. So like that aspect, I mean like I don't fully agree with that. So that is just
I
yeah
mean, there
my
are
thought.
some people that gave birth and still they are not responsible. In fact, that was when they ran away and decided to even become more selfish too. So it's
Yeah, exactly. So like it still depends on the person.
it's yeah, it's it's a
It is
tool. Like
well.
you can argue it both ways, and it's not like absolute. Like if, for example, if child giving birth automatically means fully activated, responsible human being, yes. But we've seen cases where that was not the case,
Yeah.
and even giving birth is not like a sure this thing that the child will turn out good. Anything
Yeah.
can happen. So many things, So anybody that does not want to have kids, I beg, don't have it. Thank you.
Yeah.
You
Because
will say,
like I already said, in the hut, we're already what, 8 billion people. I mean, I didn't want more child. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you've decided that you don't want kids, there, I think how many thousands or hundreds of thousands of children are in the homeless home you can adopt. Like you can get about it in different ways. You can donate. You can do whatever. I don't know. Like I just don't think it's so big a thing that if a person walked up to me and told me I don't want kids, I would be flabbergasted. I would not. It would just be, I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you,
I will
sister.
ask you questions though.
I would not. I don't think I.
I
I
will,
don't think I
I
care
will ask you
much.
questions because like you're going against
You're
like natural.
curious.
I want to know why. Is it from a
Exactly.
Does the wine make a difference?
I just want to know, like,
I just
yeah,
want to know that like
are you doing it because of your career? You just want to be flying and be enjoying, or is it because of the stress and the effort that goes into the sleepless nights, having to provide, having to do all of this? Is it, and if it's that, okay, I can understand. But if it's just, I want to, I see you as, but again, you say, I don't want to point fingers, so let
That's fair.
everybody
I'm
let
going to
everybody
ask us
do
one
their
one
thing.
one question. I'll go around the square, and we'll wrap it up. So, Dr. Cash, or everybody, same question: do you want kids, and why?
oh
I
wow.
want kids.
Why?
I
Just one thing. Don't even have to explain. I want kids. Bam.
I want kids, and I want the joy that comes from it.
Okay. It's alright to me.
I
Hello.
want,
Okay.
I want kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to be reminded, like, of what it takes to be human. Like, I mean, what it takes to be so naive. Yeah,
Okay. Emeka. It's okay, Emeka.
I'm thinking about it.
Thinking
Yeah.
about what?
No,
If you
no,
want to
no.
have
I
kids or
actually
why?
want kids. Yeah. No,
Okay.
like I want kids. So
Mhm.
like same thing with cash, like the joy
Okay.
that yeah,
I
the
thought you
joy
were about
that
to say to be naive.
no, no. You know. No,
I'm
the joy
listening.
that comes with it. So
Mm,
like exactly like knowing that you have little of you.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
It's so cute. All right. Well,
do you want to have
that.
kids, K baby?
You want to? What's your answer, K baby?
Huh?
What is your own answer?
Exactly.
You asked
Yeah,
us, so
though.
what's your
Don't
own?
repeat the question. She heard you guys.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Don't be shy. We are not
One of them. What do you mean, damn? Excuse you.
the selfish part A people. We are selfish part B people. We are all
Mm.
selfish, we know, but there's part A, then there's part B.
Don't have children. Would I like to have children? Yes. Why do I want to have children? That is something I'm still understanding why. I don't think I have a definite why. But the more I think about it, it seems like the reason behind having children for me, it feels like this systematic order of things. Does that make sense? So maybe I haven't found the innate reason. So
Maybe like
if it,
eventually it will be
eventually
for
to
like a
come to
self
me why,
You,
yeah, it's yeah, for
it might
eventually to
still be for
become,
like a selfish reason too.
no, everything is selfish, really.
be selfish.
So, but for now, it feels like a systematic order of
Yeah,
things where
like
it's
you're just
like,
throwing
oh,
some
you're old
things.
enough, you're these, other things. So, yeah, I've seen some pretty
I need
tough.
to ask a question though. Why when I said what I said, why were you guys like what you especially came? Why did you feel like what I said was weird or awkward?
What you said, in my opinion, if I'm being very,
Not selfish.
I'm trying to, no, no, sorry, I'm trying to pick my what. When I heard what you said, it sounded very. The choice of what is coming to my spirit is not the best.
Say it
So,
now, and I will explain. Maybe you needed more explanation, but say what comes to your head.
so
At least I want to
said
know.
when when you said what it is to be naive, it felt to me like your reason was extremely shallow. There was no depth to it. So, and I
Okay,
was just like, if that's the reason,
all right. Let me
I'm
break it
happy
down.
for you.
It ties into what Kesh and Emeka said about the joy that comes with it. And
Okay.
most times people fail to realize that the joy that actually comes from that moment is because a child is acting where or acting like they don't know better. They will make mistakes. They are so naive about a lot of things they do. You understand? So it's always more of like one day it could be total chaos. The
Mm,
other day it could be they are being jovial, they're doing something that is so you understand what I'm saying? So is the naivety in it that actually like okay, looking forward to like okay, what are we getting today? What are we doing today for this person? And it
mm,
ties into the joy that comes with it at the end of the day, because
mm,
they will give you anything. They could bring chaos. They could bring so it's
mm,
because they are naive in a way. So
mm.
that's one thing
Okay.
I want to understand them.
I think the understanding of what Dr. Kesh and Emeka were saying is probably like a joy in the sense of an addition to the family. And I think that's what I understood when they said it. But when you said yours, it just sounded like you just wanted to see like a child metamorphosize or something like that. And I was
No,
just like, okay,
only if
sure.
you only when you heard the word naive, only if you ask like, okay, what do you mean? I would have actually gone into details this way because
Mm,
you don't know what you're
fair.
getting on each
Me,
day with
I
with
just laughed 'cause
kids.
I thought it was funny. So
No, you don't know what you're
it
getting
still
every
is
day
funny to be
each day
honest.
with kids actually. Have you seen
Yeah,
kids when when they say oh the moment kids maybe the house is silent like their kids
yeah.
like there's
That
something is up. All
you
those
go
things
look for
that
them.
like kids you don't know what you're getting each day. And because these kids don't know better, they're just naive, they're just doing their thing. So it's something I'm looking forward to. Like, okay, let's see, you understand. So it's fun. That's what I mean. But yeah, I've just been able to like
Well,
communicate
thanks for
that.
the
You'll get
clarification.
one that will climb your TV stand.
Not
Exactly.
only climb, you break the TV.
Your TV star don't come up there one day. You're like, you'll be able to like get angry. You're like, they're just naive. Like at the end of the day, do you beat your kids in such situation? No.
Ah,
You
your
say,
TV stand.
You do anyhow you see anyhow.
My guy.
Emeka said to be discovered.
You'll be fine. You go.
To be discovered. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for your input. It was nice discussing being child free or childful, being batch A selfish or being batch B selfish. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Good.
Did you?
It was good. It
Yeah,
was
I
good.
did.
I enjoyed it. I
Great.
enjoyed it.
All right. So
Yeah,
thank
first
you
time
guys
I've
so
been
much.
recording myself. Of like being on the recorder
Yay.
stuff.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Till we see you guys next week. Oh, like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.